Hello, my name is Juan Moresco, and today I will be covering a bunch of AWS services that are useful to know. Things like virtual desktops, IoT, real time data sync, and mobile testing. Okay, first up is Amazon Workspace. This is AWS desktop as a service. Basically, instead of buying and managing physical desktop machines for your employees, you just provision a virtual Windows or Linux desktop in the cloud. It's super useful for companies that have remote workers or that want to get rid of their on premises VDI infrastructure. Workspace scales fast, so you can go from a handful of users to thousands, and your data is secure by using KMS, which is AWS Key Management Service, and the pricing is very flexible. Now, Workspace has a sibling called Upstream 2.0, and people often confuse the two. So let's clarify. Workspace gives you a full virtual desktop that the user logs in and gets a complete desktop environment with all their applications. It's like remoting into a computer in the cloud. On the other hand, Upstream 2.0 is different. Instead of giving you the full desktop, it gives just one specific application right inside your web browser. No VDI needed, no special client to install, just the browser. Next, AWS IoT Core. IoT stands for Internet of Things, which is all those connected devices like sensors, cameras, industrial machines, anything, you name it. So IoT Core lets you connect those devices to AWS securely at a massive scale. We're talking about millions of devices and trillions of messages. And it's serverless, so you don't have to manage any infrastructure. One cool feature about this is that your application can communicate with devices even when the devices are offline. So the messages get stored and delivered when the device reconnects. To continue, two more related services, AppSync and Amplify. AppSync is a managed GraphQL service. So if you're building a mobile or web application and you need data to sync in real time across devices, this is your tool. It supports offline data synchronization too. So if a user goes offline and make changes, those changes sync up when they reconnect. Then there is AWS Amplify. Think of it as the full stack toolkit for web and mobile developers. It gives you everything: authentication, storage, REST, and GraphQL, CI/CD pipelines, analytics, and even AI and machine learning predictions. It's using AppSync under the hood for GraphQL and Cognito for authentication. Finally, two more services. First, AWS Infrastructure Composer is a visual drag and drop tool to design your serverless architecture. You just place servlet service on Canvas, connect them, and it generates the CloudFormation template for you automatically. You don't need to be an AWS expert to use it. You can also import existing templates and visualize them. The second one is AWS Farm, and it's for testing. If you're building a mobile app and you want to make sure it works on a bunch of different real devices, not emulator, but actual phones and tablets, Device Farm does that for you. You upload your application, run tests concurrently on multiple devices at the same time, configure things like GPS and language settings, and get backlogs, screenshots, and video recordings. So that's everything for this first video. Thanks for watching.